Joe Jones of the WLCN, Lincoln Country, 648-5510, in case anybody has any questions they would like to ask of Ellen Burbage regarding our local Humane Society, or comments. This is going to be a very neat thing come next spring, 2011. We will have that nice facility out there on, what do we call that road?
It's the address
Lincoln
is Lincoln Parkway. Yeah,
Parkway. Right. Yeah. Old 66 is what I go by. That's what old timers do.
Right.
You get stuck in their way and can't remember the new stuff.
Ain't it just the truth?
Yeah, Lincoln Parkway. I've observed that. We all have it. Excuse me, please, as we go around the curve there. It's nice to see it all closed in now, so that they will be able to continue working this winter, and come next April or May or whenever the final date is, we'll have a grand opening out there. Now, Ellen, currently, you mentioned foster homes, and the animals for whom you're seeking foster homes are, at this point in time, in a veterinarian's facility or a place like Chade?
Well, we do get animals from animal control. Animal control will call us if they have an animal that they think that is adoptable. and that we could come out through us. And we get dogs and cats from them. We get people that relinquish animals. We have no place to house animals right now except in foster homes. So that's why they're really essential to us right now, because they have our animals. And once the shelter's built, they'll become even more important, because we'll be more of a focal point, and people will know that's some place to take an animal. And we will need the shelter will house 12 dogs and about 60 cats. So we will still need lots of foster homes, because the animal will probably be responsible for a lot more animals.
On a given day, do you have an idea as to how many dogs are under the care of animal shelters now? I just wonder.
No, I don't really, Bill.
I'm curious.
Sorry, I hadn't researched that, but I certainly will now that you've asked me. I'll find that out.
Yes, that's an important question.
Yes, it is.
Go ahead, Judith.
Well, I was wanting to talk a little bit more about your working with the animal control here in Lincoln. There's evidently like a magical profile of a dog, or cat, I suppose, too, that is the adoptable one.
I don't think that. I think that animal control is the place to take an animal if you don't want it, and they pick them up. And animal control can't house all the animals that they have either. So when they have animals that are adoptable, and they don't usually have room for them, or they're getting more animals in, they will call us, and we have a really good working relationship with them. We all have the same vision, the same goal. We want to take care of these animals, and we don't want to have to euthanize them. So we're in regular contact with, they're in regular contact with us. So it works out very well.
I never thought this would happen to me, but it did. We had a dog, and she died, and my daughter, in an effort to be generous, surprised us with a really absolutely beautiful black cocker pup for Christmas. And it just didn't work out at all. She was the prettiest dog I ever saw, but it did not work out, and I finally took her back to my daughter and said she'd have to find a home for her. And I still feel guilty about it, and I hope the poor little thing has a good home. But sometimes it doesn't work.
You're absolutely right, Judy. Sometimes it doesn't work, and we work real hard up front to try and smooth the way and let people who want to adopt what the road bumps are going to be. But if for some reason somebody adopts an animal from us and it doesn't work, we had a couple months ago, a young couple had adopted a cat, and then they had a baby, and the baby developed severe allergies to the cat. So we took the cat back because not that they wanted to relinquish it, but the baby was
it
allergic.
wasn't working.
So it wasn't working. So we were able to place the cat again. But it's just like people. You don't always get along with everybody that you meet, and so you have to handle the situation as it comes up.
You apparently will have runs coming right out of the building.
That's correct. Those are the
neat.
dog runs. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to talk a little bit about the shelter, if I could.
Yes, go right ahead.
Well,
please.
I first want to say thank you to the Blue Dog and to the Blackburns for providing us with an office until we have a shelter. They've been very, very nice to us and have helped us out a lot. And
Well, Blue Dog and Humane Society dovetail
they all
nicely.
go together, don't they? And the shelter, we were given $250,000 by the Holster Trust, and the Burwell family donated the money, and everything, as Bill said in the beginning, everything just came together. And then we got this wonderful opportunity to work with the building trades at the high school, and it has just been a wonderful partnership. What a great program it is for the students of Logan County to have this available to them. I mean, it's just wonderful, and I've enjoyed working with them. I stop by there every now and then, and the young man who is a teacher, Justin Dietrich, has just been amazing. I mean, they have made so much progress in such a little bit of time. And then the HVAC school is doing the HVAC. So, we have just garnered so many partners in the community. It's just been a wonderful thing.
You're going to have a big Thanksgiving, aren't you?
We are, yes, we
long
are.
list.
And
so Global Tech there,
yes, the Global
training,
Tech is
training
doing,
school
is doing
yes.
is doing the HVAC for us. So
That's interesting.
everybody is getting it. It's a true partnership. Everybody's getting something out of it, and the animals are going to benefit in the end. So that's the goal.
You're going to go through a continuing construction period this winter. They'll be working on the inside, and as the weather allows, they'll finish up the outside. The big thing is now that's all closed in, so they can continue
I mean,
to work.
we were blessed with such good weather, and I mean, we had hardly any rain days after they started, so they were able to just get everything done on the outside, and they've met every target. I mean, they're just on target. So I'm hoping that we'll get the brick and the siding done in the next month, so that the whole outside will be done.
Has the board had an opportunity to have an on-site visit as a board, or they just
Oh no,
drop
we
in?
just all go. We all, everybody lives around there, and we just stop in and.
Now, you mentioned the Blackburn's generosity and the Blue Dog affording you offices there next to the Blue Dog.
Right.
And you meet on a monthly basis then, or
Well,
as needed?
the board does. The board meets there every month, but we have all other kinds of committees. We have a fundraising committee and a finance committee, and we use that room for that, and we use it for we just sent out a large mailing for our big Tree of Hope donation campaign, and that's a place for us to go and sort all that stuff out and stuff envelopes, and we had a copier donated to us, so we have a copier in there. So it functions as an office, and it's just been a great place for us to meet.
And if somebody felt a need to volunteer to either some of their resources or their time, how would they get in touch with you to make that contribution?
737-4042 is the phone number.
737-4042.
Right. Or go to our website, www.hslclincoln.org.
Let's talk a little bit more about your Tree of Hope campaign.
The Tree of Hope is, this is the fourth year, actually. It started in 2006, and it is, you can make a donation. We have a lighted tree at Ace Hardware has provided us a spot outside at Ace, and the Salt Creek Tree Farm is providing us a tree, and we decorate it with white lights, and you can donate in memory of your animals, in honor of your animals, or in memory of your loved ones. And we post all of these on at Ace, and we'll also we post them in my annual report that I put out, and also weekly in my email alerts. So it's just a nice way to remember people and a great way to help the animals.
Another thing, tree. You said that you're hoping that your fundraising will produce an ability to get a tree for your ground there, because you're kind
Actually,
of
I'm
prairie.
looking for 10 trees, but yes, the trees are not in our budget. The landscaping is not in the construction budget, and being the person that wants everything, I want trees out there. So I'm looking for anybody who would be willing to sponsor a tree, so that we can maybe get them in, some of them in, before the end of the winter. So
that might be a place for somebody else to make another contribution if they
that is correct.
have
Yes.
their own little forest out there
Right,
somewhere.
and I'll be glad to put a little plaque on the tree and say this is in memory of, or in honor of, or given by. So,
Oh, we've been very privileged to have with us this morning Ellen Burbage, representing the Humane Society of Logan County. It's been, once again, a fast 45 minutes. We appreciate all you do, and your fellow committee members. This is a neat thing for the county. We always try to close our Viewpoint program with some sort of a quote that relates to the subject of the day. And this one says, there's no excuse for a woman who kisses her dog. Even a dog has some rights. Thank you for Viewpoint.
Thank you.